Hey guys, it's Carolina here from KarolinasKrafts and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I just wanted to share with you guys what I made using this graduation paper. Now, this paper, I did not have a full set of this. I have no idea when I used this last. Most of my sheets were like, most of them, I only had one sheet of each page, so I know it says 48 sheets. There were some solids in here, like solid like foil, gold and silver, glitter gold and silver. There's some vellum pieces in here that I didn't use, but for the pattern paper I pretty much used it all except for the ones that said 2021. I could not use those. We're not in 2021. I'm not going back and make a project. I'm sure there's a way I could figure out how to still use them and just like change or like add letters on top of the 2021 and stick some stuff on there, but I don't feel like playing around with it. So here is what I have left from all of those that did say 2021. Like there's these little cut-aparts, these things that say 2021. I'm tossing these because, well, we're not in 2021 anymore. And now I know to not buy paper that has the year on it. Or if I do, I have to use it right away. Like this would have been great for like a card folio or something. Same thing with this. But again, we're not in 2021. I did use one of these. I used like right here. I used the top part and the bottom part of it, so I was able to use that just a little bit, and I'll probably maybe cut that off and be able to use that for something else. But anyway, maybe even the class of, maybe like I'll fussy cut that or out or something. But anyway, and then in terms of like scraps, I do have some scraps left in here, not a lot. My biggest scrap is like this that says congrats grad. Not a lot of like other pattern paper scraps, like I have that. These two vellum pieces I'm gonna get rid of because they all say class of 2021, or yeah, there's two of those. And then these two vellum pieces I'm keeping and just gonna move to my graduation pile, as well as some of these like foil sheets and glitter sheets. You can see I used most of the gold, but I do have some silver left over. Oh, actually I think I made like grad albums that say the word grad before. I think that's what I used it for, and I think that was last year. So that's, I think, what I used the collection for, and that's why I had like just individual sheets of each thing. But I'm calling this smash, and I'm gonna write it off because the rest of this can be used like with whatever else graduation, and it's like very little of anything. But I am excited to use up these vellum sheets in particular. Like I love those, and I might make some mini notebooks, we'll see. But yeah, so that's what I have left, and let me show you guys what I made with this paper collection. Or actually today I'm going to show you guys one of the projects I made, and I'm going to share with you guys the card folios. So this was the first thing I decided to make because just like there was the 6x6 kind of cut-aparts in this collection that say grad 2021, and then this one was a 6x6 class of 2021, they also had this on the same sheet. The tassel was worth the hassle, and then there's another page on the inside that was also a 6x6. So that was perfect for me to make some card folios. So I didn't just make one, I made two. They are almost identical. So I have them listed as just like one listing in my Etsy shop in case you guys are interested in purchasing, and you're just gonna get one or the other, but they are almost literally identical. I think one of them just has like an additional gold strip at the top, but otherwise they're the same. So anyway, this says the tassel was worth the hassle. You've got a gold ribbon tie closure. This is the back side. I have my zigzag stitch all the way around on the front and the back. And then you open this up and it looks like this. And so here, this was like an element from the collection, and it says way to go. So I just made that like a little tuck spot with a couple of tags. And then I used, this was one of the things from the collection that says grad. So I used that. There was these little cut-aparts, as you guys saw, because the other ones have the year on it, so I didn't use the ones with the year. But I will share with you guys. So there was like this one, And then this one, which was like this, but I just used the grad part. I didn't use the 2021, and then obviously I didn't use this, and I used the other part. So this is another little booklet, and then with some scraps I had left over, I made a tag, but I made sure to use the scraps that I had that were like big enough for me to do for both of these so that they were the same. So yeah, so we got that, and I just have that living in this pocket. Now you could add gift cards to these pockets, which is so like, that would be like a great thing to do. Add some gift cards. You can add a large photo over here if you would like. This is left open, for example, so you can put a photo here. Obviously not a 4x6, but you could definitely do a 4x5 or a 5x5 if you want. If you wanted to take like a 5x7 and cut it down by 2 inches, like that would fit here. Or 4x5 would work. 3x5. Yeah, 6 is just a little too long for this space right here because the album itself is 6 and this page is a teeny bit shorter. But you could crop it down also. Just cut off like a little inch and that would fit perfectly. But yeah, you can tuck a larger photo underneath there. And then this is a die set from Scrap Diva Designs. It is her, what is this? Her graduation words die set. And it came in very handy because I needed to make graduation projects. And you get all of these words in this set. Congratulations, senior, graduate, grad squad, you did it, seniors, and grad. So I just used the graduate word. And I think it's so pretty, just right there. Turned out very cute. And then you open this up. Here is where that other 6x6 was. And it says congrats, grad. So you could just write like a little message here. Or if you don't want to write a message, you could just cover that up and put like a photo on top of it. So that would work just fine also. And then you've got another pocket here. This says I did it, and I did another tag white on the back, and then another one of these little booklet things. So you have space to do journaling, and if you wanted to write a message for a few different people, you guys could each use like one of the journal spots and write something. And you could also, like I said, tuck in some gift cards in the pockets. So that's just like a super fun gift idea. So the other one is exactly the same, with the exception of me cutting the paper just a little too short. And so I had to add a little gold strip at the top and bottom here. But that's the only difference between the two of these albums. Everything else is exactly the same. So you're just gonna get one or the other. And it's like, it doesn't have gold around it like on the other one, but you still have like the gold frame around the congrats grad because that was part of the paper. So yeah, that is everything, you guys. I have another video coming up. I'll share with you guys the other two projects I was able to make to be able to smash that paper. And the other ones are very fun, so definitely stay tuned, and I'll share with you guys that in the next video. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.